Oh, cool. You got a bar. Oh my gosh.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Holy cow. I've heard good things about this place. I just got goosebumps. Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got the trailer loaded up, and today we're going to we're going to the Atlanta Motor Car Club. This is a very exclusive facility where some very nice cars are stored. And today I'm going to look at a 1991 Mercedes 300 SE. Now, a lot of guys have been telling me, John, please start bringing in some gas cars to the shop. Pierre especially is telling me to bring in some gas cars. So I'm going to start bringing in a few gas cars. And the approach that I'm doing is, hey, you know, I'm not searching for the most valuable or most desirable models. What I'm searching for are the cars that are in the best condition. And you know, I could go after the 560, for example, but this 1991 300 SE is an incredible car. I've been talking with the owner for a few weeks, and he has done everything that you're supposed to do on one of these classic cars. So we're going to go meet the owner right now, Keith, and you guys will see the car. We're going to go through all the records and take a look at this vehicle, and I'm going to see if I can get it loaded up and take it back to the shop. So we'll see you in a second. All right, here we are pulling up to the Atlanta Motor Car Club. Guys, this is where the most prestigious cars in Atlanta are stored. They have, you know, a lounge. I think you can order beer and dinner, and it's a very nice facility. So you guys are about to see it. I'm gonna park this trailer and we're gonna head in here. All right, guys, here's Keith. How's it going, Keith?
Good to see you, John.
And Keith's gonna show us in here to the Atlanta Motor Car Club, and yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay, come on in.
I'm excited.
My name is Chris Lumen. I'm the general manager here at Atlanta Motor Car Club and Storage. We're a members-only private automotive storage club. We do a lot of social events at our bar, Friday night dinners, brunches, drive days. We'd love to have you guys come out.
And what's the website?
It's atlantamotorcar.com.
atlantamotorcar.com. All right, let's go check this place out. I'll follow you. Oh, cool. You got a bar. Oh my gosh.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Holy cow. I've heard good things about this place. I just got goosebumps. Look at all these cars.
Chris and I were talking about that. I can't wait to see what John says.
Hey, let me show the guys this. So here's the bar area. You know, you can hang out, have a few drinks. There's like a lounge area over here. Oh, there's a meeting area up there. And Chris, you guys serve dinner or food?
Yeah, so we do Wednesdays, Thursdays. We've got We've got food Thursday evenings. We do a tapas night.
Oh, cool.
Fridays we have a dinner. Saturdays we oftentimes are doing barbecues, and Sundays we have a brunch.
So this isn't just a place to store your car. This is a place to hang out with other car guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
place to be able
that's
to
what it's really all about.
And be able to bring your spouses, hang out with them. We do a lot of our events centered around what will be interesting for the women. That way the guys can have their spouses involved in the cars, and they don't feel like it's pulling them away from it. That's been one of the big draws that we've always had.
And it looks like from the cars that you guys have in here, you're pretty discerning, or there's a lot of discretion about which cars you allow in here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're pretty conscientious of the aesthetic of the gallery, and we want to try to make sure that any of the cars that are in here are going to fit in with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Just watch right here. We've got a little bit of a drip.
Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. So we're coming to see a 91 300 SE.
That's right.
And it fits the bill to be in this type of storage facility.
I think so. And I'm
you've showed me pictures, and
that they let me have it in here.
Wow, look at that, you guys. I promise we're getting to the Mercedes soon. You guys can see it right down here.
We pulled it out so you could get a good look at it.
And Keith, we talked on the phone, and man, you've done everything to do on this car. There was no stone left unturned.
I think so, John. I'm not a mechanic, but the mechanics have looked at this thing inside and out, and I can't think of anything else that needs to be done right
And
now.
it wasn't just any mechanic, it was DC Motor Works.
Yes.
And those guys are Mercedes guys. They work on classic Mercedes.
On classics, any era, they specialize in that.
Wow,
And they have really been good to me with this car particularly.
What color is this again?
It's called Bornite Pearl Metallic.
Bornite Pearl Metallic. It's like a it's almost like a purple, blue, gray. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the rear window shade that rolls up.
That was an option. Yep.
Yeah, this is a amazing car. Let's turn on my light here. Here, let's show the guys the inside here. Guys, it really doesn't get any better than that. And is this parchment or beige?
Cream beige.
Cream beige. Yeah, that looks really good with this paint coat. Yeah, the wood is all immaculate condition. Guys, we'll do a walk around video and I'll show more details. This is just the initial inspection of the vehicle here. Now, you see it says 100,000 kilometers. So what is that, 60,000 miles?
Like 61.
61,000 miles. Do you mind if we look at some of the service records and
Absolutely.
show these guys what you've done?
Let's see, what did I do?
Okay, so here's the binder. Now, yeah, what's it? There, you told me this cool story about the car, and let's let everybody know the story.
So this car was originally spec'd and shipped to Vancouver, Canada.
Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of your viewers will know the S-Class, particularly of this era, were very popular with all the embassies around the world.
Of course.
These were just standard fare for the transportation, and this particular person was associated with, she was a Hong Kong native and was associated with the Hong Kong
Embassy, maybe?
embassy.
Or, okay.
In Vancouver, and why she left her driver's license in the records and all
Oh, there
that
we
for
go.
us to have.
Original owner. The Hong Kong Embassy in Vancouver. So
Yeah.
this was a diplomat's car.
Yeah,
All right.
it was. Like so many diplomatic offices have the S-Class around them all the time.
Can I take a peek in here?
Sure, absolutely. Have at it.
And let's see. Okay, here's all your specs on the car. Yeah, it's right at 62,000 miles. It looks like it has all the options. Now, oh, here we go. Service in the last 10,000 miles. Shifter linkage bushings. You even did the cylinder head gasket,
Yes.
because you have to do that on the 6 cylinders.
That's correct.
So that's been knocked out and taken care of. New radiator, water pump, transmission cooler hoses, new engine mounts, transmission mounts, engine mount shocks, flex disc, shift rod bushing, Uniroyal Tiger Paw, that's the ones I use too. Fuel pump, accumulator, hoses, transmission oil pan gasket and filter, idler arm bushing. You're leaving nothing for me to do. This is all the stuff that I do on the cars, you know?
That makes me feel good.
Yeah, there's nothing left to do on the car. And of course, we'll get it on the lift back at the shop and go through all that and take a look. And
What's not on this list, it just dawned on me, and I think it's important. This car has a great stereo system for the day.
yeah, you said it had 2 amplifiers in the
two
trunk.
amplifiers in the back, one on each side, and one had died, and so they're hard to find. We found one, and they're both in now, and they're working beautifully.
Nice.
And this radio has been rehabilitated at Becker,
Okay.
and it has the Bluetooth.
Oh, you added Bluetooth, and
Yeah.
Becker did the restoration
Yeah.
on it. Now, who did the amplifiers? Was that also Becker?
I don't know who. They bought the DC Motor Works.
Okay, DC Motor Works.
Sourced that part for me, so I don't know where
Okay.
they got it.
So we got the original radio, the original amps, but we have the added Bluetooth. That's nice.
Right.
I
It
have to have
sounds
Bluetooth.
beautiful.
Very nice.
The first owner was in Canada, and as it's been explained to me, had property in North Carolina.
Ah,
And they would take this car back and forth, shipping it back and forth. And eventually, they just left it in North Carolina.
and that's where
and would
you ran across
use
it.
when they came to their place up near Lake Norman.
Okay,
Because of the mechanic records there in Mooresville, North Carolina.
in NASCAR country.
And so I don't know why, but eventually they sold it. You know, Hong Kong was turned over by the British in the mid-90s. And about that time, it was sold. And it was sold to a Canadian professor
Okay,
in Winnipeg area. And he had it really for only a year. And then an Atlanta person brought it into the United States a couple of years ago.
so
And
it already has a U.S. title. It's
It's
gone
all
through the customs
plain
broker.
Georgia title and all the U.S. customs and things like that.
Yeah, you know, I bought a car in Vancouver, and there are some great cars in I bought the an '85 300D with like 48,000 miles on it, and it's a mild climate out there. You know, it's the West Coast,
West Coast.
and there's a lot of good cars
A lot
out
of people
there.
think of Canada like the North Pole, but not
Yeah,
Vancouver.
it's extremely difficult to get them through customs. I had to work with a customs broker, and so I'm glad this has already all been taken care of. It's now titled as
It
U.S.
still has the Canada quirk, so it's in kilometers. Canada had then, I don't know if they still do or not, a law that headlights and taillights had to come on when you turn the key.
That's kind of like modern cars
It's
now.
like daytime running lights.
Daytime running
And
lights. Yeah.
so when I first got it, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
So I Googled it like we do everything. And it's doing what it's
So it's got
supposed to do.
daytime running lights because you don't see those on the
And
U.S.
my
cars.
mechanic at DC Motor Works, I asked him about it. He says, no, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's cool. And now here's of course, there's the Georgia title in your name.
Yep.
And this is the maintenance book, the owners. I wonder if they actually did anything in the maintenance book.
I think that,
So they were servicing it at the dealership,
yep.
and the dealer would tear out the little sticker every time they would service it. So this
she
is
had it in for 2,000 kilometers.
So this car has obviously been babied its whole life, and then you got a hold of it and brought it back to its original glory. And Keith, you've also included every invoice from you and the previous owners. I'm sorry, not invoice, every service receipt.
Right.
And so let's just kind of flip through.
So this is just going from present to history. And this is the work being done by DC Motor Works. Oh, by the way, I had it ceramic coated.
Oh, good.
And
Nice.
that was done a year ago. So that's still good.
Okay. Yeah, let's just we'll look at I'll look at all these in detail, but yeah,
New tires.
there is no shortage of records on this vehicle. Every one of them is here.
Now,
How
even
many
all
do
the
we
way
have?
back to the guy who did the work when it was in storage in North Carolina, he would go to the storage facility, pick it up for the owner, take it back, do whatever needed, and then take it back to storage for the
There's
owner.
all the brakes. There's a new master cylinder on there.
Yeah.
Every single detail has been covered on this.
This is
Ball
the-
joints, everything.
This is the radio upgrade information. Had a new Hirschman
Oh, yeah.
series antenna, which you talked
Oh, you
about a
got the
lot.
new Hirschman in here
Yeah.
too?
Yep.
Wow, man.
Um,
You spent a lot of money on this car.
There has been a lot of money.
Yes.
Some of it was spent before me, but I spent a lot of money too. But it's
Yeah.
maintenance.
That's what it's all about.
It's these are safety inspections.
Okay. Well, I think we've seen enough here.
Okay.
The wheels are in amazing condition. Are those wheels like repainted or refinished? That's the originals? Wow. Those are like flawless. Yeah, guys, this is a beautiful 300 SE. Well, guys, this is clearly an amazing example of a 91 300 SE. So I'm going to see if I can work a deal out with Keith here and get this thing loaded on the trailer, and we'll take it back to the shop. I'll do my undercarriage inspection videos, and we'll do some test drive videos, a walk around, and I can already tell I'm really not going to find anything that needs to be done on the car. But anyway, we'll see you in the next part in this series. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Take care. All right, guys, we're loading this beauty up on the trailer. Thank you, Chris. Man, that's a good looking car. Oh yeah, cool. There's the daytime running lights that were Canada spec. Pretty cool. All right, let me get this on the trailer, guys. We'll see you back at the shop.